Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and blessings. It is Sasha Campbell-Garbutt, aka your health and personal freedom coach, aka the gangster of transformation and closet MC. Speaking of which, my poetry collection, Joie de Vivre in Quarantine, is now available at JOIDEVIVRE book.com. Orders now and get it signed by yours truly. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys about your harvest and why it sucks, meaning why your crops are no good, meaning why when you plant something, you do not get full and you are not proud of what you are planting. I didn't know that I was a farmer, but what I realized, or a gardener, but all farmers and gardeners do some of the same thing. And if your crop is not coming out good, I don't mean your fruits and vegetables. I mean the things that you are depositing into the world. And if you are not yielding the harvest, I want to give you a couple tips as to why. When you look at a successful farmer, there are some of the things that he does. First of all, he decides what he wants to plant. Secondly, he or she picks where they want to plant something. Third, and one of the most important steps, is he checks the soil. Why does he check the soil? Because the seed that you put in, I don't care how organic it is, I don't care how expensive it is. If the soil that you are planting the seed in does not have all the minerals it needs to support growth, if it does not absorb water good, which helps it grow, your crops will be horrible. So once he's done all this stuff and checks the soil, he digs the ground. That's the next step. He digs the ground and he puts the seed deep, deep down into the soil. Then he covers up the seed with the same nourishment, the same soil. He waters it and he lets it be. Have you ever seen a farmer every day disrupt the soil that he has planted? He does not. And I'll tell you why. Because a good farmer, a faithful farmer, believes that what he is planting is already going to yield the results. So once he plants the seed, all he does is leave it alone. He waters it every now and then, put a little fertilizer. But what he does not do is disrupt the seed. He does not disrupt the soil because he has full faith that he will yield a successful harvest. So what I want to ask each and every one of you guys is this: have you chosen what you wanted to plant? Meaning, have you chose what you deserve? Have you chose what you have want to taste? Once you have made that choice, have you chose fertile ground to plant it in? See, a lot of you guys want ideal health and ideal weight, but you're eating crazy, or your mindset isn't that of one of discipline or one of true change. You're still hoping and guessing and wishing that you will yield the results. You're not actually believing and putting in the work. Once after all that is done, have you guys checked the soil? Have you checked the ground, the bed, the body that will hold your dreams, that will hold your seed? See, we're planting our seed in soil, but our thoughts are saying, I'm not sure if it's going to yield, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get my harvest during harvest season. I don't know a successful farmer that has done that. And you will not be successful either if you doubt the seed and the soil that you put into the ground. And finally, once you guys have put your seed of belief in and do the exact work you need, you don't have to do all this extra work, because that disrupts that disrupts the seed and disrupts the process. But once you guys have planted your seed, do you go back and disrupt the ground by getting involved in things that aren't going to yield a good harvest? By believing things that are not going to get you the results that you want? No wonder your harvest isn't yielding any fruit. No wonder you're hungry still. If you really believe in what you are planting and listening to get the direction, leave it alone and only tend to it as it does, because harvest is inevitable. Once you do the work, not the busy work, not the work that everybody else is doing, but the work that is needed to yield the seed that you deserve. If you guys are needing any kind of help in guidance and where to go, if you are having a good seed but planting it in messed up soil, that's what me as a health and personal freedom coach is here to do. But it's okay to ask for help. Most farmers that I know have lessons, or the tradition has been passed on in their family. Don't try to walk this path of growth and change alone. Ask for help. If it ain't from me or another coach, get it from a therapist, get it from a mentor, but don't walk a road alone, especially if you hadn't had a success in it. Take it from me. There is shortcuts in life. You don't have to do things the long way. But whatever you do, make sure you are planting seed in fertile ground and do not interrupt the process. Like I said, I am your health and personal freedom coach. And remember, as you were born, so is the solution. I'm rooting for you. The world is rooting for you. Universe and God is rooting for you. Take good care, trust the process, and do the work. But don't get too busy now. Some things don't need your interference. Peace.